Alright, so let's see here. Now, tests in here. We have timeline stabilizer up with... Let's see what we got. Mic check, mic check. Alright, so everything's working here. Good, good. Initial testing parameters as follows. We have no torpedo cooldown officers here. So the torpedo fires, that's it. It's what comes out the tubes, blah, blah, blah. Then we have the timeline stabilizer here just to see if it actually does affect any sort of cooldown regeneration, blah, blah, blah. If it does this firing cycle haste, if it does anything identical to what it does for energy weapons. 3-piece for secondary torpedo launchers. We have the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly for that half a second shared torpedo recharge time, so I can fire one and then quickly fire another, that sort of thing. So here's the test. Without the 2-piece for the neutronic and no timeline stabilizer, just to make sure that we're there, let's go and play with this sucker. Because there's something a little bit odd that we noticed here. So, fire neutronic, 15-second cooldown. Fire this thing, 10-second cooldown for the quantum phase. So, there should be a 5-second difference between these. Alright, we see that about there. 4 or 5-second difference. So that's normal. That's fine. 10-second for the Delphic, 15-second for the neutronic. And this is the Terran. That should be a photon. That's 6. That works out perfectly fine. Again, making another pass. Just for kicks. 15, 10. Moving right along. Blah, blah, blah. There should be about a 5-second difference. 4 to 5 should be fine. Yep, and that's exactly what we see here. So that's expected. Now, unless they have something a little bit funky with what they would call the map parameters on that, the 2-piece for the neutronic should drop it down to 12. And when you drop it down to 12, there should be a little bit of time left on that, unless they have something funky going on with the percentages, which slows it down quite a bit. So, we have the 2-piece, which will give us 20% cooldown reduction to neutronic torpedo. So, shave off what, 3 seconds right there? Yeah, about 3 seconds. 50 would be 7.5. Yeah, 3 seconds will be fine. Alright, somebody's fighting in here, so we'll try not to bother them too much. That's PvP for sure. Anyway, let me go down, see what's going on. So, with that said, let's go here. So now let's pay attention. 12 seconds, it went from 13 to 12, that's fine. Still the same old, same old. Look at this here. Alright, so that's about right. 10 to 3. Beforehand it wasn't doing that. Okay, well, let's see again. Normal, normal, normal. That was unusual. I should have recorded that earlier when I saw it live. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, whoa, we see that? Why did that take longer? Let me swim around this way. No spacebar mashing. No, nothing else. Straight on through. See what happens here. There should be a 3-second difference, which is there. That's normal. Okay. Well, maybe either fluke with something or some other weird interaction that wasn't registering properly initially. Either way, we're going to go through proper testing. My eyes could be wrong. I'm well aware of that. One, two, three, four. There we go. So now everything. Oh, the board reset me all over the place. So reset me back to defaults. Photon came back up. That's there. Single shot. Blah blah blah. Delphic away. Wow, did that thing even scratch anything? In any case, let's see here. Now, with all that done, stabilizer. Where's my timeline stabilizer? Right here. So, that should be equipping here in about 25 seconds. I'll be able to come into play with it, see if it does anything for torps at all. We already have the timers down for it. We'll review the video later to see if there's any change in anything. Blah, 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 yaki schmack. That's the story. Is it ready? In 5 seconds. So we're going to activate the timeline stabilizer. And then fire torps. There we go. Probably just out of range on that. Hello. This actually has something. Just barely. Board reset. Ah. Need a better firing test for this. Oh well, spread them. Oh, how nice. He's healing me. Thank you. Let me see where else. So we have those down there. Neutronic is 15 without, about 13 or 12 and a half with. Terran is 6, like standard photon. So we should probably see the same thing with that. ARAP, Advanced Radiant Anti-Proton is there. We have regular quantum. So we'll play around with those. Regular quantum from our right should be 8 seconds. Let's find out. 8 seconds it is. And the... Hello. Delphic is also 8. Yep. Quantum phase is 10, neutronic is 15 base, Delphic is 8 along with the regular quantum, and then we have a photon that's sitting at 6, enhanced biomolecular, and a gravimetric if you do test 1, pretty much is the same. So, find another target, go play around with that. Well, somebody else is playing around there. He's nailed that target. Six seconds as usual. Expected. Bah, just gotta go. Alright. Excuse me, folks. It's been a long week. And it's only Tuesday. Alright, that guy's just playing tear up with that. I'm gonna avoid him. Well, I was trying to avoid him. And them. Oh well. They want to play. I'll go fight them later. Wow, somebody's dropping a TDD. I'm impressed. I'm mildly impressed. Mildly impressed. Alright, so we have our baselines here. Again, last one. Enhanced biomoleculars, 6. Your quantums and your Delphic are 8. And then your specialty quantum, like the neutronic is 15 and into 12.5. Alright, so advanced radiant was that one. Advanced radiant. Let me get another number on that again, just to make sure that my eyes match up what the video sees. Advanced radiant is 8 seconds. Yep. And let's bug out. Now, see what else I have here. I already tested those. Try Cobalt. And TDD. Temporal Disruption Device. And the Temporal Defense. I guess that could work. So, some of the rep photons behave just like what you expect from the standard ones, which is fine. Bug out of that fight. TDD launches 20 seconds. Try Cobalt's 30. 10 seconds for the special chronoton. And then those will just go and hit whenever they feel like it. Although one of them already got shot down, TDD. Even though I have the temporal spec, these weak enemies shot it down. I should tell you something. Look how slow that moves too. Look how slow that is. Wow. Freaking thing. Alright, and just for those who just wondering, well, you should probably have torpedo pre-fire sequence to help them move faster. I do. Doesn't work. Now watch this. If I concentrate firepower and it came back, that should be back up there. That was a big high yield that's probably dropping about 40 or 50 megatons worth of damage. Did next to nothing. These guys again, really? Whoop-de-doo. Haha. What's the chatter saying around here? Typical Karat chat. Absolutely nothing going on. Alright, let me see here. So it's 3 shots out. See how well they chase those slow puppies over there. Yeah, that should have killed the heck out of that. Barely even a scratch. Seriously? Okay, that's Omega Kinetic sharing doing its work. But the rest of it, ugh. If it wasn't for OKS actually doing its damage calculations prior to shield impact, that would have been a pathetic shot. Those things should be able to one-shot those bad boys without enhancements. Look at that. It's just pathetic. Even that type of damage, there wasn't even much of anything there. Nope. And just a normal cluster of a tricobalt. Way before you get blown up. It's the enhanced shots that really count. Look at how long that tricobalt takes to recharge. So I'm throwing a heavy TDD out. Yeah, not today. Rah. And that's why your buff powers on the right torpedo matters a lot. Because that's a final damage multiplier. And those things are freaking huge when you load them up there like that. Huge. Unlike Donald Trump's hands. These are huge. Anyway. Next up on the cats. Elachi, Resonant, Crafted Transphasic, and the Pep Torp. So, that'll get us a couple decent ones in. We got 2 Transphasics. Go. So here we go. Shot. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Elachi's a 10. Resonant Transphasic is a 10. Crafted is a 10. And the Pep Torp is a 10. So crafted Transphasic Torpedo with the Resonant Transphasic Torpedo and the Elachi Subspace Torpedo, which is a, if I remember right, a Chronoton? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But yeah, 10, 10, 10, 8. Oh, I'm working on something right now. So we have those there. Put these back where they belong. Corrosive plasma. There we go. Now we're getting into the big plasma guns right here. Blah, blah, blah. Yakety schmack. Ah, these guys again. Really? Yeah, go ahead, get your kill. I don't care. Y'all are lame. Can't even really PvP. Just sit around and go, oh, look, yeah, oh, look, somebody not fighting. I'll go get them. Feel good about myself. It's all good. It's all good. Glad I could be of service. Let me see. Gravimetric is the same as the enhanced biomolecular. Ah, Krenum. Krenum Chronoton. That should get you something right there. There we go. Relatively big target too. So let's see. Omega and its V'ger effect. Still listed as a regular plasma. So corrosive 8. The Romulan hyperplasma. Still listed as a generic plasma torpedo. 8. Fires 3 high yields. The Omega Torp is a little bit different here because it actually fires and it recharges over time. It looks like the recharge is about every, what, 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 to 7 seconds, something like that. There goes that Chronoton. There we go. That should have been a smash hit. Game over. Oh, you're down there. See, on the fast flyby, it was too fast for that thing to fire all three, so you missed out on one. Tough. Good game. Welcome to Torps. Alright, now we're going to drop a high yield. And this will show you exactly why that's a hot waste of a high yield off of that. Look at that. Slow motion. And I hurt myself too. So good thing I didn't have any other major enhancements off of that. Right. So, all that fun stuff said and done. What's next? It's about a 5 second here. That's a Chronoton, so it's 10. This recharges at 10, I believe it was. Corrosive plasma was 10, but let me just quadruple check that with this next wave. What? Oh, yep, 8 seconds there. 8 seconds there. It's probably 5 and then 10. Yeah. Alright, good. Zoom the heck out. Alright, now let's throw on some of the energy stupidities on here. Base level. Alright, did everything else. Should be good. Yep, and yep. Maybe 1 or 2 torps I have off of here that I don't. Oh, this one has... Oh, copy of the quantum phase is right. Binaural warhead, 1 minute cooldown. But, you know, launch from 15 clicks away, and it fires its own AP turret. So, yay. 12 seconds on that one, 12 seconds on that one. I think we got that pretty much covered out. 5, 6. 6 seconds for clip reload. Just about. So those two pretty much just punched a big hole in the ship, and then the rest of the torps will just come in and finish the job. If I had to run an energy torpedo, I would run the Nausicaan energy torpedo in single shot or spread. You'll see the high yield here slows molasses, but you know it's a big heavy roller. But it should still apply as debuff in a very nasty way. I, though, would probably run it as a single shot or spread. But I'm going to launch the high yield because I'm one of those bastards that likes to use high yield a lot. So, fine. You're there. There it is. And she's off. And she's moving faster than the others. Just a little bit, though. So they did fix something there with that. Look at that. Let me see there. Back over here. And then turn around. Single shot. And There's a crystalline just to piss things off. Alright. Spread. Decent hit. Alright, let me see if I can get the V'ger effect off of this one. For those who haven't seen the V'ger effect, this is what it looks like. Come on, hit, 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 hit. Ah, weak. Weak. Oh, 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 oh. Secondary shot. There it is. It does that little disintegration bit from the motion picture Star Trek, where V'ger came in and disintegrated the ship. Let me see if I can do it again on something. That's pretty damn nice. I need a bigger target though, don't I? Alright, let's come in hard and fast on this one. Pop big stuff. Scatter volley it down. Zoom in. Launch. Oh, V'ger'd it. Yep, there we go. That's the effect. That's the effect we're going for. Ah, you bastards. Ow. And it shot it down. Well, you know. But yep, you saw the V'ger effect. That's what I was looking for. That's a whole nice little disintegration bit. Alright, so there's a firing times for that. Everything else will be standard. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, schmack, did I test this one out here? Oh, just a generic chronoton. I thought I got rid of that fun stuff with this, but oh well. What else is there left? Standard plasma. We already know what that one does. Try cobalts at 30. Yeah, by the way, these. Yeah, broken still. Mods don't work. Don't care what you say. They don't work. I'll tell you why. Freaking damage, and the pen one does not apply pen on its target. Not a tooltip error when the logs say they do the same damage at the same mark level. So, yeah. So, subspace torpedo already tested out. Ah, yes. This one, rapid reload, and what else is there? I think that's about it as far as the big ones there. All right, for those who wanted to see it, I know somebody out there does. Here's this bad boy. And here's why it's a little bit nasty and sneaky in PvP. Even though it has a 1-minute cooldown, let me see. I need to get something with a lot of targets in between it. Yeah, that should probably work. 1724. Alright, so if I can get into... I'll be in firing range on that one. 16... It'd be 14.9 kilometers. And it fires. And it's going after that target, but it's shooting everything else in between. And they're already targeting it. Oh my gosh, that's so weak. These guys hit for peanuts. I hit and took it out. It is unaffected by bridge officers, and it does not get... Well, you know what? I need to double check that, because last time I remember it did not get cooled down by DOFs. So let's see. Oh, that one is V'ger'd. Good night. And will you get V'ger'd? You got V'ger'd too. Nice. Alright, so this thing is going to go. Set there. Just sit back. outside of its range. Nothing goes in. AP turret fires, and if you have AP consoles, it does boost that. And then it comes in, hits the target, and calls it a day. Now what I need to do is see if these ladies do anything with that. And if they do, well, it helps. Hello. See, right in range at 14.9 clicks. So I'm going to come out at 15, turn back in, and a light up, and I fire. And I see what goes on there. And no projectile officers do not affect that. Well, that also got shot down pretty damn quick. Bug out, reset. Put on another type of torpedo on here that will help me get this thing cooled down faster. And whatever. I had all these organized, but you know what? They can wait. Yeah, it's not affected by the DOF, so that's that. And this thing will just sit around here until it sees another enemy in range and then go chase it. So if it dies, it goes and finds another one. And another one. And another one. And it'll still shoot its AP turret. So you can see a little bit of shenanigans. A little bit. Oh, what else is there on this thing here that we need to test out? Firing time. Oh, yes, to see if this actually does anything with it. Let's find out, because we have our fast reload torpedo right over here, and we have a couple of these other bad boys here too. Binaural warhead is still in play. Let's go see what we got down here. Now with the timeline stabilizer. Hello? You want to be a target? You really want to be a target? Hold on a second. Kelvin, Torp is not even giving me a recharge time. Are you kidding me? It's just gonna say fast, that's it. Man, I didn't even scratch anything. And it doesn't proc Omega Kinetic Sharing? Really? Like, for real? Was that like a joke or something? Come on. That's gotta be a joke. That's got to be a joke. Let me just bug out of here and try something else. Because that's got to be a joke. Okay, 5, 6, and then just in range now. So let's see what we got. Does it take it out? Does it get hit? Does it do something? You see it firing at the other target. Firing at that target. Does it make a hit? It scores a hit. No Omega Kinetic Sharing. That's a cluster mine. Where did it go? It got shot down. Yeah. How about that? Yeah, these things don't get shot down. They have more hit points. Really? Ah, that's just the other one. Sorry, my bad. That's the other one. This is the one where it fires doubles on the high yield. It did actually make it out. Yep. And yep. Okay, good. So now we know what those are. Careless about that. I just want to do the experiment. Why are people watching right now? This is just recording just for posterity's sake, just to make sure I can go back and compare the notes with what I see in film. I catch something else that I didn't catch earlier, blah blah blah. Alright, so we have these things down. Now with the timeline stabilizer active, I guess I have to be in range for that sucker. Let's go in range. Timeline stabilizer, shift 0. Is it shift 0? Shift 0? Nope, shift 9. Alright, and Borg decided to do something stupid. Yay. Wow. Even with Invincible, is just, well, immunity, they're still doing stuff. Alright then. Get out. I'll have to reset this sucker. Oh, Mr. PvP boys want to come in here and do something. Yay! So cool. In any case, trying to see if the timeline stabilizer actually does affect torpedo cooldown. And now, these boys and girls and whatever. What the? Downtown. Wait, I selected you. Where the heck are you going? Pfft, that was pathetic. Alright, let me see here. High yield. Drop on those. Wow. You have to be careful when you're activating abilities because, yeah, silliness like that will happen. One gets delayed and the other one's like, oh, you really want me instead. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, probably 4 seconds, 5, realistically. Yay. Boom. Pilot ships are a little squishy. Squishier than a destroyer that I'm used to. Could actually take a couple of hits. This one does not, for whatever reason. Oh well. Supposed to flip and be immune, I guess. Alright, timeline stabilizer went in range. I'm supposed to be in range now. What the hell is this thing? In range, fire. Wow, and that board thing just keeps shutting down my stuff, which ruins the experiment. I need to find easier targets to knock out that will not interfere with that. Maybe I can do it with spheres. Let me try this again. Step 1. Kill these bastards. Step 2. Why is that? That's a phantom. firing at phantoms now. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's what I get for not running the Zal tree. Oh well. And not sliding an extra heal. At least that would get rid of stuff. I'm also tired. That doesn't help either. But I know I wouldn't be able to sleep until I do this now, so yay. Alright, where am I timing with this thing? Good, it's almost ready. So, for firing cycle haste for all weapons, so 15 to 30%. I'm done monkeying around with these kids. Let's go. Why can I find it? There we go. That'll cause most of those to reset. Now, I'm done being lazy, lackadaisical, nothing. Let me go back in here and do this. So we know what the cooldowns of these are. This is somewhere in the, what, 4.5, 5 second category. 4 times supposed to be 6, so it could be 4. Alright, so within 5 clicks now, stabilizer's up. I don't know. It doesn't look like much of anything. See a duration for that. I need to double check that. So you've got to remember what the hell this thing was. Pop a high yield, do a high turn. Pop skippiness for no reason whatsoever. That was the Kelvin photon torpedo. Right there, as you see it. Oh boy, just when I thought I was going to get away from it all. Seconds on that. 10, 12, and that's a 4. Oh, do I have the... Yeah, I do have those on, don't I? Yes, that's what ruined that experiment right there. Okay, so it's probably a good thing I couldn't get a clean shot off anyway. So I gotta unslot these DOFs. Don't do experiments when you're tired. Even if you think that you can, like, not sleep until you do it. Because it's just bad. Really bad. You don't focus properly, but oh well. Who cares? I'm in the middle of this. Almost done anyway. If you're bored over there, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Just sorry that you're bored. Anyway, back into this. Standards on these. Again, same target. Here's what we're going to do. 10 on the transphasic, 12 on the crystalline, and it looks like a 10 on this one, Kelvin Cron. Pop that, pop the heal, go back in. 10 on that one, 12, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Supposed to be 6 seconds, so it's probably about 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll take it. Now, let's get in the range of this fun stuff. A little bit of haste. Not really much to warrant it. Because it's not even worth it for that long. For that brief of a time period. Nah. It's a tiny bit of haste. And it only works for that short of a duration. No. No. Jay, if you're seeing this, this shit ain't worth it, man. Torpo, this thing ain't worth it. It's really short duration unless you have to be like in stupidly close range. Alright, to have the flight speed and turning and their recharge time increase. For each second an enemy remains within the field, you will gain a small boost to flight speed. Okay, turn rate and firing rate, as well as a reduction in bridge officer and captain abilities. Recharge time stacks up to 20 times. Probably if I sat within range of the enemies instead of getting blasted out, it probably would be nice, but not be there. But I have to stay within range of it, of all of the enemies. Now, what's the range on this? 5 foes max, 4 kilometer sphere. Too close for torp boat, realistically. I mean, you could be really close to a target, probably a stationary one, and start blasting away, but realistic. I see this doing well for cannons. Energy weapons obviously do, but 4 kilometer sphere, gotta get up close and personal and just start nuking stuff. Timeline though, torp boats, not really. Unless you have a lot of little targets all over you, then yeah, I would see that being decent for it, but otherwise the answer is probably not. Because you're only getting like a second or two seconds off on, like, 12-second shot. And then it starts stacking up to 20 times. Okay, I can see that there. If the targets are alive that long, you're that close, sure. But, 1 or 2 targets, nah, definitely not worth it. Like here, for example, these targets, 4 kilometer sphere. All right, fine. Let's see what you got. What you got. What you got. And they just shut me down. Yeah. Transphasics. Got 4 second on that one I saw. And there's that bubble. Not worth it. Nah. Especially for all the other consoles you'll need to replace for that. Not worth it. Drop them big in there. Because then we can go ahead and do fun stuff like this. Make your attack run, spread transphasics, see all the gold spam. Wow, see that? Doing enhanced transphasics. We do pittance for damage. Pittance! Let me see. Did he clean out anything there? Here's some high yields for that guy. APB up. There's some transphasics going in. Still low damage. I'll tell you why. Tell you why it's stupidly low damage. Because it's low damage is transphasics. He killed that one. Good for him. Alright. So people won't say I'm skewing the numbers there. Wow, that's pathetic. Now with just Kelvins. Oh, that's a weak shield facing anyway, but still. Those transphasics were pathetic. High yields, fresh shields. I could do better on the other side. Watch this. Just break away. Heal. Add APA up on that one. Oh, sorry, APO. Yeah, that was pathetic. Wow. Note to self: don't slot transphasics. Two-piece, he may go. All right. Back to reorganizing all this fun stuff here. Loadout, Terran Delphic, blah, blah, blah. Everything else should be fine with it. And that's that as far as this stream and the tests are done. Jay, I hope this helps you quite a bit. And if it doesn't, to hell with you. But, yeah, anyway. Crystalline crap. You go down there. This is coming over here. That gets moved somewhere else. Alachis. Chronoton with that. Quantum's going up here. Yeah, resonant should probably be up here with that. Wherever the hell I put the resonant at. Plasmas are over here. Where did I put the resonant transphasic at? Ah, they're right there. So, what am I missing? Yay. Ah, there you are. Neo's missing something there. 1, 2, 3, Chronoton. Bam. Low organization into life. Now, back in. Final pass. We're calling it a day. Those are the numbers on that fun stuff. Concentrate Tripower does its volley of jollies. Hold on. Yep, I have them on there. Good. The loadout works. Yay! Make your pass. That's more like it. It's one volley of high yields and then a couple single shots. Electronic take the lead, drop the shields. Everything else is a dead duck. do is make my way over there, activate pre-Q spread, pop over here, watch these dead ducks. Oh wow, typically it would hit harder than that nonsense. There we go. Quantum phase to give me shield regen. And then kablooey. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Microtorps. How's the other thing here? Just to see exactly what they would do. Trigger or not trigger some cooldowns. So, we have some probes that are going to be in range. And there's the lovely fireworks show. For all of his glory. What I need to test out was if the microtorps will also trigger secondary torpedo launchers. Most likely the answer would be no, but yeah, you know, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. And then once that's done, then we'll call it quits. Ba, ba, ba. And then Terran does the dirty work in a single shot after all of that got cleaned out. So yeah, I like that. 3 quantums, 4 quantum phase, neutronic, Delphic, Terran, and then the Terran task force with a 3-piece. Got the 2-piece of the Terran set of the deflector and core for a little bit more drain expertise. And the reason why for the drain expertise, because then it will, while it won't affect the power transfer rate for the neutronic torpedo, it does affect the all subsystem power drain on the neutronic torpedo, as well as the shield drain on the quantum phase. As you can see, these things are just juiced up badasses. And Delphic comes in after these two do their dirty work in weakening or dropping the shields. This weakens the hull. Terran finishes it off. We call it a good day. If I really want to get nasty with this, I could probably put, like, I don't know, beam overload on there somewhere with an Omni in the back. Fire that one off with 3 shield pen-offs off of there. Roll the dice, I get good. Won't even have to worry about shields, so I can throw in some heavier hitters in there and be done with it. Now, we have everything here. Let's see. Nonsense, nonsense. I need targets for this nonsense. Here's my targets. Here comes some nonsense. You are insignificant. Pop this. Pop this. Didn't see any specials. Run one with this. Standards. Hey, what happened to the rest of my regular shots there? That should have given me more. Didn't even give me any. We'll go back to film. We'll have to go back to film for that one. Because that should have popped out, so. It completely negate the thing? thought this was a 2-minute cooldown. Oh, 30-second cooldown. No. That can't be right. Alright, try this again. Multiple targets. Something a bit beefier. Spheres over there. Small. 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 Bigger. Where's my... There's a standard torpedo. There's that. There's a basic torpedo, really? Basic right behind it. Yeah, it's really short in duration, which is one of the reasons why I was like, no. Unless you have like concentrate firepower and are close to your target, and you have, you know, multiple torpedoes, secondary torpedo launchers is not worth it. I'll tell you what is worth it though. Quantum phase with spread. Although it should have affected all the other targets here too, in like a freaking 5-kilometer radius. That's just overpowering itself there. Wait. Did each individual target have its own shield drain, or was it just still in range? I need to test that again. Because if they reverted it back, you know, that would actually be a good thing. Because it was still underwhelming with it, where only the main target got nailed. See, that probably still should be enough of a spread. I need to see a target a little bit further away from that. Let me see. Let me see what would work. That would work. So that one did not get. Nope, they did not fix that. So still back to the whole thing. It has to be in a certain range in order to do it. Which for some targets, you know, like some builds, it's fine, but it still loses its damage potency because it's not draining the shields off of all of the for each torpedo against that specific target. If they got rid of the AoE and just made it so that every target within the spread gets hit by the shield drain first before the kinetic damage does, I think it'd be better performing torpedo overall. Because even then, you saw what it does with spread, where it'll drain the targets within that radius. Under high yield, it does not drain the main target, only the radius around it. Let me get a fresh one over here so you can see that again. It does not drain, at least the last time I tested, did not drain it. I put the video on it. It's up there. I know I'm not crazy because I saw it there. There we go. There's a high yield. Normal shield weakening. No drain. Hitting the other side. Looked like it hit on the outside of it for the AoE blast versus spread. Obvious drain. You can tell the difference night and day. So it's the main target is not being drained, but if it moves into its blast radius for it, you see the drain. Wow. Okay. Right. So there's a pack of them. Let me just deal with this guy. And that one. All right. High yield right here. See that? Well, that target there didn't get drained. That one got a little bit drained. Weird. So. Now it's doing something stupid. Okay. Gotta try this again. Single target shot. Standard shot. Alright, we need a bigger target. There's a bigger target. Nothing else around. Shooting all around, blah, blah, blah. And no drain there. Firing again. See the shield drain there. No drain there. Again. Gonna blow this one up and then get the other one there, which is fresh. Noted shields. Note that it had shields. Note that I used the past tense. See what I mean? So, we're gonna wait for the high yield. Should be getting 4 shots in there like that. This is just weird. That time it actually drained. The others it didn't. This is a headache. Alright, there's a new target. Let's go after it. Survey says slight drain, nothing major. I should get a big shield heal off of this. Minor shield heal. Minor drain. Now I'm not going to get my shield heal off of this, but I should be able to drain the target here. Major stupid drain off the main target. Single shots for each one of those. Alright. I need to find a cluster that I can knock out. Not even a shield heal off of that one. Alright, swap targets. Now that it should be close. So weird. So very weird. Spread. Fire. Because it was in radius of that. That also got drained. So you can see spread is a superior drain off of that one. High yield is very much shield facing. There we go. High yield. Thanks, dude. Didn't even appreciate it. Thank you. I've got to turn off the energy weapons on this thing. 1, 2, 3. There. Wow. Oh, one of those. Fine, whatever. Where is he? Oh, he's throwing decoys around and trying. Whatever. Alright. High yields. Be stupid. Oh, look, he dropped a cloak. How nice. Cute. Delphic Mist. Tronic wouldn't. He's immune. Yay. Immune, immune, immune. Yeah, whatever. I know. Fly fast, fly hard, blah, blah, blah. Not the ship I wanted to PvP in at all. Really? I don't even have PvP traits. Oh, fine, whatever. Let's go. Really? Alright, and there he is. Whatever. Ah! Misfire. Stupid freaking torp. Gotcha. Ah, immunity cheese again. Can I roll? Nope. Can't roll. I didn't mean to roll there. Damn it. torps wide. Accuracy on torpedoes in any mode other than spread is just stupidly bugged out. Where is he? Really? Immune, 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 immune. And the immunity train keeps running. Blah, blah, blah. I don't have this stuff on auto fire. Derp, derp, and derp. 3 derps for the price of 1. There. Quantum phase, blah blah blah, yakety schmack, inconclusive, it's just buggy as all hell, and that's that. So, look at this. This should have just stripped the shields off of that thing. Nope, neutronic behind it is what hit hard. As you can see there, power drain and shield gone. This thing here, it's high yield, supposed to be able to strip the shields off of all of these other targets, and it did briefly. It's more like a shield shutdown than a shield strip. The others had a shield strip. That was a shield shutdown. Here's something right in range. Let's see this right here. Second target, shield strip or shutdown. Neither? Nope, neither, because I didn't have high yield up. That's why. Derpy derp derp. Alright, let me get out of this. Reset. That guy's just hitting them. Fine, whatever. High yield is up. That's the primary target. Shield and not direct facing. That's what happens with high yield. Whatever facing side is there, the shield will get stripped off of the secondary targets, not the primary. That's what we typically see. I see I fired there. Secondary target should be in range. Nope, probably just out of range. Now, since I have another one of these, might as well just use it now. There's the primary target. Second torp firing or something. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Spread right here. There's the primary. Here's the secondary. Shields got stripped. And it got killed. And the other one's throwing a... gravimetric? Gravimetric. So, neutronic punches a hole, and the rest is history. Zap out of there. Somebody's gravimetric ended up hitting that. Good job. So you can see here, no shield strip on that one. Torps. There's this one. Had a whole bunch of shields stripped off of it. Yields. It won't live long enough, but that'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, I'm done with all this fun stuff. Thanks for sticking around, folks. The Neutronic is actually supposed to be 6-second offline from the first torpedo impact, and then it refreshes for each new torpedo impact there. It's more like a power drain for 6 seconds. But, and it's supposed to stack. Minus 33, but it's like momentary, and then it reverts back to just the 33 for the last one. This is just a Neutronic, 4 torps in, and yeah, between punching a hole off of that thing, being stupidly weak, with weak shields already, strips the shields off completely, and it's good to go. Spread, supposed to be the same nonsense. You can see that, and the power drain lasted for about 4 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. Supposed to be 6, but it is what it is. But you saw it when it just went doot doot doot, dropped, all shields shut down completely. It was a good game. Quantum phase though. Last target. Swear. Really. Quantum phase. So here's a nearby target, there's a nearby target. You'll see the primary target stripped of his shields. Secondary target also stripped of his shields. Good to go. Now it's starting to regen shields there. I'm going to get some of its shields by doing this number. It's supposed to give me some while stripping it from them. But it's barely anything. Barely any strip compared to the high yield. I mean, to the torp spread. Alright, this guy's annoying me. Just punch a hole in him with Neutronic. Look at that offline. Wow. Porg. Alright, going, burn. And then we'll end with a fireworks special. Huh. Took it away as soon as I activated it. Oh, nice. I'll end with that. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. You just would not want to leave me well enough alone, dude. You bastards. Now I'm going to get the fireworks show. Yeah, I ran, if you see on the stream earlier, what is it, Galvabart? Galvabart. It's like, instead of Galvatron, Galvabart. I got it. Good job. Yeah, if you see earlier in the stream, I ran the plasma torps over there and fired them with the testing just to see the cooldown. You got to see them all in their infamous glory. There's that little nastiness, and yeah, enjoy. And that is all she wrote. That one is the favorite one. Go back about an hour and a half, you'll see the V'ger effect on those things. Boom, done. End of discussion. It's a nice little one. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Soul system. Go, go, go. No problem. Thank you very much. You all have a good morning. And I will definitely get some sleep. I got early work tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. Well, today. Ciao. See you.